Yeah, welcome everyone. This is Gensokyo Fantasy Diary, as it is said, and this is another roguelike, surprisingly, but this time we have a mystery dungeon roguelike, and I will get quite destroyed easily, so I've brought up HakanaiBlue for the commentary, just to ease up my pain through this.
Hi, I'm Hakanai. I'm a translator man. I made like an unofficial patch for this game as well, but because of how speedruns typically are, it's the Japanese version that's getting done. Oh wait, no, it's actually English. Okay, my mistake.
For the
Cool.
Fangame Marathon, yeah, I do use the English because,
Nice, nice.
I kinda invited you, so it would be disrespectful to use the Japanese.
It's good so people can actually see what's going on, since a lot of people probably don't know these games.
Yeah, so this is made by N Factory. This is not very long game to clear in the story mode, but there's plenty of extra post content with extra dungeons a bit more difficult. And this works like a pretty standard Fushi Shiren Verandor game with equipment and such. And we also have access to different characters. So today we'll be using Tewi, which is the first unlockable character of Vernon as well. We have a few shops out there. And the dungeon we will be going for today is a Bladehunting trial, so the goal to this is to clear 25 floors without any weapons or defense, so you basically get 0 attributes and attack bonus and defense. And with this, we also get enemies that are fairly easy to deal with. There's a few things that could not be translated as well, so there might be a couple messages that are still in Japanese, so that's not much of an issue. This is like the 10th floor trial where you have to deal with all the bosses and monster houses in different locations. But yeah, we'll try to go very quickly over the basics and stuff, and we'll just casually talk around, just I can get my mind a bit at ease to clear out, because 40 minutes is a big estimate. My PV is like 15 minutes or 16 minutes, but dying in like late floor is just a full reset as per the rules. So also, we are also turning off the ID assistance off. If it's on, it means that if I use an object, it will automatically get identified, but we are going brute force, so we will not be getting identification at all. This is also there for the scoring, and story doesn't matter. Alright, so I am pretty much ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so that's a good spawn already, pretty interesting. So...
Oh dear.
It is not a monster house like I heard earlier, so that's okay. So the goal for the first 2 floors is trying to get as many items as we can, just to be sure that we can get protected later on, and also get a bit of identification. As you can see here, we have some items marked with crosses over the map, which means that it's a happiness book. How to say happy again? I forgot. We got English. So the cross on the ground are just traps. So Tei is the trap master of the game, so you can just collect all the traps that you want. You have an inventory of 30 items, which is very nice to have. And she does not get affected by traps, she can carry them around as well, so a bit of safety. And there are a few traps that are very useful for the damage, like the arrows and bombs as well. So we just finish up quickly and go to the second floor for preparation, and hopefully it goes well. This dungeon also has a few items that are pre-identified, which is helpful, so especially if we get the Rinosuke card, which is a identifier item for us. This game also has extra equipment slots, which are there when we want to have a card. Spell cards are there for giving various effects for us, and also if we die with a non-curse card on our equipment slot, this allows us to revive with 1 HP without a few bits of exceptions. And yeah, it's pretty much the basics so far. So
This game
yep.
had that like kind of unique mechanic with the equipment slots, where you can equip cards in like offense or defense slots, right?
There is no offense or defense slot, it's just slot 1 and slot 2.
Oh right, slot 1, slot 2. I do remember something about like which slot something goes in changes the effect of the item. Wasn't there something like that?
It's
Or was that for the equipment?
It's the equipment.
Ah.
Equipment. So for equipment you have descriptions in blue and yellow to say if they are in the. This is not a monster house.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, can be kind of very, very dangerous. We are at level 6. I want to at least try to find before dealing with later floors a twilight trap. This kind of traps allows us to get camouflage, meaning that in a 5 square area, this will be completely darkness, so I will not be able to see any enemies, but they also will not be able to see me as well. Let's see.
So how mandatory is that for the Tewi run?
Yeah, it also makes a lot more fun to play a day as well, overall, because for this dungeon it's kind of a cheated way to just clear out.
Well, it makes it a lot less volatile.
Yeah. Oh, good. We found the Lumia card identified, so that's nice. And now we have one equipped, so that's cool. We'll get the food there, and so the Lumia trap does spawn a trap. Twilight trap, but you also forget the layout of the floor as well. Alright, first on servers, 4th floor, that's pretty decent, you know, it's kind of far for like a first spawn. Okay,
Got
let's...
the room yet just in time for the monster house too.
Yep, okay. We just say third trap to just get rid of much, and we just lay down one more for safety. We have a few equipment to just destroy, get some quick damage in. Okay. Oh, we got lucky. So the Unbashia trap compared to others? Well, this might be Rinsuke, yes, okay. Rinsuke card can be can be spawning more often than others, so it's easier to get some modification. We got some more traps as well, that's cool. Also able to identify them. So this is a 150 heal. If a card is in green, that means they have a benign blessing, which means that we can get to use them as many times as we want up until the blessing is over. Once the blessing is over, we can only have one usage of them. Melancholy Book, which is... I think it reduces the damage. Okay, we just throw this. We also have a choice to deal with use the trap ourselves if we want to. Compared to us, the enemy will have a bunch of side effects going on compared to us. So if they work on a curse trap, they will just get defeated instantly in like 10 turns.
Nice.
Okay. This is the trap we just threw out there. Also, being in the darkness also closing the exit, so the enemies also won't see the exit that I come from. So we can read out the enemies to make sure that they don't get in our way. Okay, we got through, that's nice. Now the real deal begins. We don't... So the sacrifice doors bullets are very useful to have the... to open more spots in the walls, so you can dig around with those. Also be planting some traps there as well.
So basically, Tay just wants to get to the end of the dungeon by any means necessary.
Yeah. Donation Berserk's not too useful. This fairy can be controlled, they will never attack us point blank, they will always go at a distance. And once you get through the leveled up enemies, the Lily can get scary. So the Lily ability is one of the abilities that does not care about the camouflage, because she can just walk behind our back every time. Also, these floors also contain normal Nazarines, which has 48 HP and is quite a pain to deal with. Okay, we got...
So for Tay, sometimes some of the weaker monsters that don't really matter for the other characters can be kind of big problems.
Literally just give a very short camouflage this effect. Ideally, we want to find a legal card as well as Momiji card. Momiji card's ability is that we can know the position of every enemy in there. And also, bunny hop bullets, very nice. Very good to have. Let's see quickly. So appreciate the chill music for the shop. Alright, I can need to pay. Hold on. What are you? Yeah. So if you steal from Rinosuke, you will have a Tokiko that spawns around as the guard. Which I think in every Mystery Dungeon game it is very different. So if you play Fushigi no Daiboken Shinoken-sen, this will be a Komachi and AK that will spawn around, for example. Okay, can defeat.
On the subject of the translation, real quick. It's like Pigeon said, this game was made by N Factory. They don't really do work on games anymore, to my knowledge, but I couldn't get in contact with them. However, there was a README with the game that said, hey, here's the files for the game in this folder. Go ahead and translate it, and it gave instructions on how to do it. So I went ahead, but unfortunately they missed a few terms, like a couple menu options. An item I saw, the X beer earlier, wasn't translated for whatever reason. I think that was one of the few that was missing for whatever reason. They just didn't put a little bit of it in.
I mean,
so the translation's like 98%. There's only so much you can do without like a source code or direct help from the devs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the game is in a good playable state, thankfully.
Yeah. Okay, you're down there. Okay, so we had a very big issue with the free ferries. The free ferries are invisible every time. So I was actually inside the whole block of free of them. I got lucky.
Also nice when they do it back to you.
Okay, let's I gotta throw one out there just in case. Okay. Okay, just drop down the food spell just in case.
Why did she stop following you there?
Since I am in the darkness, the priority is for the exit chases.
Ah.
So she will never pursue me too far. And I think this is time I have to use bunny hop. So let's see. We got one below. Let's see. Bunny hop. Alright. We skip. Okay. That's not the thing I wanted to do. Okay, it's still not the good throw. Okay, I don't have a lot of healing, which is not very nice. Okay. Right. Now, because we have two open spots, it's a bit difficult to just heal constantly. But we know that the exit is down there, so I need to do this. I need to slow down a little more. I think 60 is enough. Okay. So now we do use the bunny hop. Oh, guess we crushed the 30 as well.
I didn't realize you could go over walls with that.
Yeah, you can go up to 3 tiles in a very specific way. Also,
I played the game a little bit back when translating it, but Pigeon here was my actual beta tester for the translation, so he's got at least 10 times my hours in this game, maybe more.
Yeah, he told me he played the game a little, that's all. Which is very true. Okay. Okay, now that we've blocked off that exit, no one can come around, that's cool. Let's see. Don't get too much knowledge on this canteen, which is not very good. Okay, I guess I can use one of these to open the path. Okay, we got the exit, let's see. I will take an extra safety because we avoided the Minoricos transforming our traps into potatoes. But we still have to deal with Narisa that can actually destroy another trap, or steal another trap if she wants to. So we'll take this extra safety. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. Who's there? Can take one enemy down. Okay. just through there. This trap is pretty funny. If an enemy spawns on it, walks on it, they are just stuck in moving the same way.
Oh. I remember that one.
It's a pretty funny gimmick, and I like this a lot.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that in something like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's really creative.
Yeah, let's see. I don't have quite the cards I need, that's scary. I guess I can equip this for now. So another thing about the cards is that they do have kind of life points, but depends on the damage we take. So if we take too much damage, these cards get destroyed, and when they get destroyed, they do use their active effect. Okay, the Korakuma is not a good one to find. They have like 80 HP, but they are pretty weak to explosions. On stars, okay, that's fine. Unlucky. That's itching, so that's okay. Can we get some more equipment? I think bouncing again is better than steam living. So there are many kinds of bullets. So we have bullets that deal that are thrown to just get the that are thrown in like 2 space distance and acts like traps as well. And there's others that also deal damage from far away. We don't. I only know one Tom. I guess I can swap with this and use for the healing. We'll do this. The game also has a few things where if an enemy gets stuck in a wall for quite some time, they can just stay stuck on it for forever. So sometimes you can just block out path.
So there's no failsafe or anything to get them out.
So far it's pretty good.
Oh.
So once again I'm wondering, since when did you begin translation overall? Because this one was done in like 2022 if I'm not mistaken, but what was like your first work on translation overall?
Way back in the day, Toho Rock Maiden, I translated all 3 of those games. Unofficially, but with like the blessing, the go ahead from the circle. And after that, I think it probably wasn't too long before I went on and translated Moyashi. Let me check in real quick and see which year that was. I'm so bad at remembering the years. Right at the start of like 2021 or the end of 2020 was Rock Maiden.
Yeah, so and Hakana has been doing a lot of translation work ever since. And another master.
Oh yeah, I've had a lot of stuff to do. You know, I started looking for like obscure Fangames back in the day, stuff like this, stuff like Moyashi, but nowadays it's been like a dream. I've gotten to work with big circles translating games like Geniuses of Heroes that, you know, were like really big influences on me just playing them back in the day. It's crazy that I've been able to like meet the people who made those games and work with them. I do still try to reach out to like smaller devs though, because, you know, big devs don't just appear out of nowhere. You know, small devs get experience, they become big devs, so I kind of want to help encourage the smaller devs to keep going by getting some more eyes on their game. So, you know, I encourage them, hey, put your game up on Steam, you know. That's typically where people go nowadays, after all.
Not in a very good spot. Okay, so since I've been taking so much damage, that card has been cracked, which means that once the card is over, it seems like there's only one way. So
Personally, I'm stressed out over here watching you on half HP all the time.
That's okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the cases where you get the 3 blocks, but it doesn't move around. There's like a priority for the left. Also, since I equipped Chiono, there are a few elemental damage that gets affected. So when you deal elemental damage, the think I'll just go with the button. Elemental damage can make enemies weak. So Korakuma, for example, is weak to explosion style damage. Okay, so the Korakuma is stuck.
Was there a thing in this game where your feet could get frozen or something? You'd be stuck in place?
That's the ice trap, yeah. But you don't get affected by this. Okay. Could be not in danger so far. So this is the Makai section of the dungeon. About the halfway point overall.
I'm admittedly not super well versed in Mystery Dungeon games, but I think this one does do a lot of unique stuff. With like the spell card system and its like gear slots and all that. And it also has this like almost alchemy-like system where you can mix together different potions and drinks to make stuff. But you could play the game for quite a while and not even utilize that, right?
Yeah, I was able to clear this without knowing anything about the system, but you do get very strong effects out of it sometimes. Very useful for the let's see, level up. Okay, I think I just throw that one. So mechanically we just speed down the enemies. Okay. Just take the HP. Good. We have 2 warps. Okay. This one is a long corridor, so I think I just take the warp. Actually, is it one way? Yeah, it is a one way, so just warp through. If you warp through, you will be visible for the first time you come in. Yeah, it's a one way. Let's see. Yeah.
And the game doesn't tell you that, so that's just something you've had to pick up on over time. Seems like there's a lot of little nuggets of knowledge you need.
Yeah. So thankfully those 2 entries were close by, so I could just switch those in. This is Blessing, just bless a random item. We'll just take another healing. Oh yeah, I should get to go to this actually. Luckily for me, the happiness trap is a one-shot for everything, so I could use the happiness stone to level up enemies and just get like 15 levels at once. Let's see.
So what are your biggest potential threats in this area?
First we have Lily, could block me off. I need to warp. Those are 2 long corridors. Those are very small rooms. So at least with the... Okay, that's okay. Could be worse. So we did get stolen, not the biggest trap, so that's okay. Okay, the hard one. So once the enemies are up, we also get a small item around them. So you can see medicine as like a poison flower related as well. Okay. There's another one. Monster House. That's not good. Okay. So yeah, one of the bad things with the Monster House is this. Okay. I think I can just throw this and be not in danger. Because all the exits are down there. We could just throw another one just to get some extra bonus XP. But yeah.
Dungeon runs look so easy, but in reality there's a lot of little choices that are going into this.
Okay, I get... Yeah, it's not easy. You do get a lot more HP with Tewi compared to others, so it is a very big advantage.
I would have thought they would have given her last, because she's like not supposed to really be combat oriented.
Yeah, but because she doesn't get as much bonuses from equipment, she does have to deal with this. Let's see. We just deal with Patchouli. Patchouli is moves around twice as slow. But at the end, we will also get to deal with Nemus, which have Alright, can I get out? Yes.
I was fine when I left you alone.
Hmm.
So is she not going to attack you if she can't see you like this?
She's frozen because of the effect of a Chanakar, so she can't move around. Yuyuko is moving randomly as well, so I don't quite know if I will have to deal with her. Okay. Just make sure we are safe. Let's see. We don't have mapping, that's like no mapping card at all. Yeah, so for the cards, you have an active effect and a passive effect. Okay, I guess I'll keep Yuka. It's a very scary trade though, since I go berserk and have almost no control. Because she got slowed down by something else.
I want to say the spell card representation went up all the way through Toho 12, is that right? I can't recall, it's been a while.
The characters...
Somewhere around there at least.
The characters are up to 12, yeah. So... we don't get to see all of the 12 characters because Byakuren is a very strong opponent. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's top left. That's not good. Seems like Nitori. Nitori can also catch objects. So that's what just happened. The object disappeared because it went into the inventory.
Here's Nazareth again.
Yeah. Yuyuko just used Death Incarnate. So losing half my HP. Yeah, that's that's sad. I only have 2 remaining. Okay, we have a monster hole somewhere. Hopefully this is safe. Ah, that's a... okay. We have a main room with connecting to all the rooms out there. Okay, so since Shin was sealed, she did not have double speed.
So that can get rid of passive abilities then.
Yeah.
Does getting sealed get rid of negative passive abilities? Like, would it let Patchouli move at regular speed?
Yes, it does as well.
Wow, that's interesting.
This is not a good room. We have 2 more still. That's not good. I'm actually afraid of what's going on now. Okay, we still have the Shino card, so it's okay. Our damage is very dependent on what does happen with this. Okay, I will just do this. Man, unlucky. But we still have trap section is to just reduce everything to 1 damage for like the attack. And Rin's ability, the issue is that she spawns a spirit, which makes enemy more difficult. Well, luckily with the... okay, you have to disappear. That's not good. Okay. We'll take time to recover at least. Alright, still. Need to recover it too. Okay, good enough. It is possible to clear... so I was able to clear this dungeon in less than 2000 steps once, and you can clear this under level 10, but it's also... you need a lot of bunny hops, and these layouts are not good. There's a lot of long corridors. I think I just opened the path. Yeah, it was really late to be open. Okay, we close this path, so that's okay. Satori does call out her friends. So that's another issue. You kind of need to make sure that they don't get called too often. So the small cloud you saw is the action of the spawning going on. Once Ichiri also spawns the Unzen cloud, she will not attack us at all. let's try out that's it, the last storm center. So because of what happened, there is an enemy that is stronger than everyone else that is roaming inside the dungeon.
Okay, well, hopefully we don't find you.
Yeah, that's good.
I know some enemies keep stepping on traps even when they're not off screen and stuff. Are there any traps that they can step on that are bad for you?
Well, the bamboo traps can heal them. Okay, thanks, Monster House.
Oh.
And I wish I had a mapping somewhere. The issue is that there is one card that does a Momiji card, so that's a double-edged sword. She has the attribute to give me the position of all enemies, but if we can open this way though. If I die with that card, I will get 4 enemies that spawn nearby.
That could certainly cause a death loop.
Yeah. Also, these all the floors there have a time limit, so if you go on for too long with a set number of steps, you will be dying. There's a first warning, I think, and then you have like 2000 steps remaining behind, but
Does it just start spawning stronger enemies near you?
yeah. And you can also upgrade the card as well. So with a fusion box. But that also upgrade with side effect as well. So there's one time like in the 99th floor dungeon. I just use the warp. There's one time okay. So as mentioned, all the enemies will have visibility on me if I warp in. I'll just go with the left side. Yeah, so during the 99th floor run, I had an enemy that spawned. I had died with that card at +2, and the Mobiji card actually spawned in like 10 enemies. So that's pretty much instant death in the end. Alright, so 8th century is the second half area, and then there's like, but the final floor is another one. Which also makes these spots are just disgusting. That I can opening? No. Okay. I do this should be safer. Okay, Ceremonia, it's not Friendly. Friendly can just spawn in, can just pop in and then be another one if she wants to. Get the rank, please. Momiji's ability is that she has strong defense up front, but if you get her from the side, she will take double damage. Like the card as well.
So it's whether or not she gets to shield you, basically.
Yeah. Suika can also spawn in and another Suika if she wants to. I think I'll keep this and equip. We haven't been getting good luck with spawns overall. Also no skip, so if I had found a gap floor, a gap trap, we would have been able to skip, and this is the most key. So now she's free to just deal big damage from up to 5 stars. Okay.
So you mentioned to me before that Reimu was an issue. Can she just see through your camo?
No, the attack can see through the camo. So her special is bypass this.
So if she randomly just decides to use Dream Seal while walking around, it'll hit you.
Yeah. And in the final floors of the 99th floor, which my PV is at 93 currently. Man, okay, stop this.
Oh dear. I can see Reimu being an issue. He's got a lot of health too.
He's have strong defense but only 20 HP. Okay. Get out. We just recover in peace, please. At least we are in the good spot. Okay. Let's see. I only have one card. I guess I could use a trap card behind, and also equip the alien card. So if I die, just get a full heal back. And I'll keep the card, the Yuko card, just in case I spawned in a monster house. Also, everyone can appreciate the music of this game. It's really good. This is also a final flower, so I guess I drop one of these in.
Wow, it just puts Doom on her.
You have to disappear. Also can... Oh, there's a Tsukumogami trap that got activated, so that card just changed to Nutsuko. Okay, I have to use the Jin to get stronger attack, but also food. Okay, and time is now. Well, I guess the 40-minute estimate was pretty accurate.
That felt pretty quick.
That's like more than double my PB. And we just got so much no luck in like warping around. We got like a few at least bunny hop bullet that is. Oh yeah, we also have we keep the traps around. So if you don't want to see more traps, we can just deal with anything. Also, let's see. Hello, how are you doing today? Oh, sorry, it's a little accident. Alright, let's swap our equipment to Yomu. So as you can see, the traps doesn't transfer over with other characters as well.
Right.
But yeah, so Yomu's special is that she has the stance ability, so she can use attack stance or defense stance, which in this case just use all the power attack for both equipments or both defensive ones as well. No more flames. Yeah, that's a place something. Also, she has a lot of HP.
Yomu, why?
Wait, XP, but we get the level 2, that's nice. At least we have an exit way, so we don't get soft lock if everyone gets defeated. But yeah, that's so that was a Gensokyo Fantasy diary. You can get it off of the other side, and HakanaiBlue has a link towards the translation patch on the MOTK forums, which we notice is also accessible on his Discord server. And we do have one final thing to show off first, so I will just close down the game, and we will get to this. We will get to this very quickly, so I will let the man play through. Also, the sound will be a bit lower, but that's okay. Right,
So what this is it's the newest game by Mizusawa, who a lot of people probably know is that one dev who really likes Hina a lot. and it should be coming out, if all goes well, sometime early in August, in both English and Japanese on Steam at the same time.
Yeah, the Japanese release on Steam was made like a couple of days ago. So
It's on DL site, but I don't think it's on Steam yet.
it it just tweeted like a couple of days ago the release on Steam.
Oh, cool,
Just
cool.
the Japanese version though. But yeah, when I asked Hakanai to come in, I was just talking about maybe we do like a just a chill conversation about transition and stuff, and I just asked, well, do you have like any project going on? And he just said, well, yeah, I got one. Right? You think you can promote it? And say, well, okay. I'll ask the man Mizusoba, and then I'll try to get a small trailer in. So this is a short trailer, but Hakanai will also upload the longer trailer later on as well. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
I'll be putting up a slightly longer one up on Twitter and YouTube.
yeah. So definitely look forward to this on August. Mizusoba does make very nice and chill games. Very a lot about words and just conversation and also consequences of everything, and also cute art as well. But yeah, this
Yeah,
was
thank you for showing us all off.
yep.
We are going to transition it over to the next run